How's it going, everybody? I'm Ronald Jr. and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at this guitar fetish build that I did. And I'm going to tell you about the problems that I ran into so you guys can be aware of what to expect when you get this guitar in the mail and to put it together. Basically, this is a parts caster guitar. You don't have to do a whole lot. So if you go back and watch the review of the body, you'll see what the body's made of, and the review of the neck, you see how the neck came. And then I have part one of where I did the neck, and then I started putting it together, and the last bit you seen was the guitar together. And I wanted to use part two of me showing off the guitar and talking about the guitar, and then doing a demo and letting you guys hear it. We're going to start off with the body. Everything on the body turned out really good. I had to do a nice polish on this guitar because it did have some polished scratches in it, so you need to do a real good buff. I got Alnico 5 pickups in here, and I wanted to go with the white pickguard with the cream knobs and pickup covers and switch tip. I think it makes it look really good. The bridge fit in perfect. I didn't have no problem. You just have to measure. You got to put your neck on, measure, make sure you get your bridge center so you can intonate this guitar. And like I always do, I put all the springs on it, and I block it. It's just the way I am. Everybody's like, get a hardtail, but it don't sound the same. The springs give it like a natural reverb. So everything went on fine with the bridge. The pick guard went on fine. The football jack, it just covers the hole. The routing's a little big. You can't feel it and you can't see it, but it just covers the hole. So you got to get this thing perfect. Another thing is a screw right here. As you can see, there's no screw right here because it fell out. There is no wood here. They've routed almost clear to the end of the pick guard. So what I got to do is glue a piece of wood there so I can actually screw this pick guard down. Now when it comes to the neck, I had a very thin finish on it, and it barely fit in this neck pocket. So be prepared if you get like a vintage amber neck from them, or you get one that's already finished, like their higher end necks. Be prepared to sand down the neck where it goes into the body, because this was a tight enough fit to get in there, and it was very snug. And honestly, I had to sand the neck down a little bit and do a little work in there to get the neck down in there. So let's go ahead and move up here to the neck. It had a plastic nut on the neck, and it was super glued on, and they had a pile of super glue right here. So I had to work like an hour just to get this nut off so I didn't destroy anything. And when I pulled the nut off, if you noticed in the video, my headstock's black, right? And it had that stupid veneer on it. Well, when I pulled the nut off, it kind of pulled up that veneer because there was so much glue on it. And I seen there was some pretty nice wood underneath. So I went ahead and pulled the veneer off the headstock, lowered the binding so it'd be level with the head stock, and then I put me a bone nut on there. And, I did all the neck work. You've seen all that. And I put a set of Grover tuners on here. I was supposed to get locking tuners from Guitar Fetish, but it took exactly 2 weeks to get here. They just came in the mail today. And I've been playing this thing nonstop. And I like how the Grover tuners keep it in tune. When I go to do a string change, I might change them, but I don't know. Works pretty good. So Grover tuners, a bone nut, and I took that veneer off the top. And I think it looks a lot better. The only thing is there's a little knot right here in the wood and a little knot right there in the wood. No big deal to me though. And I did finish the back of the neck with oil finish because it had like, you could feel the wood, and it felt kind of like a baseball bat, an unfinished baseball bat. So I went ahead and put an oil finish on there. The neck plate fit. Everything was perfect on it. Everything lined up with this guitar. Everything fit, okay, except the neck. I had to do a little finagling with that. I got a Epiphone nut. That's what's on the top right here is an Epiphone nut. So keep that in mind. If you're going to change the nut, if you get one of these necks or anything like that. So this guitar turned out really well. I can't complain. It plays like a higher end guitar. It feels like a higher end guitar. How much work do you want to put into these guitars? And that's the question. when it comes to the playing a guitar, it's the neck for me. The neck's got to feel really good, and it's got to play super nice, or I'm just going to put it down. And I got this guitar neck there, and I'm telling you, it feels awesome, and it plays awesome, and the frets are awesome. Now, there is one downfall of this guitar. This is a basswood body, because they're lower end bodies that they build. And this is a pretty nice neck, you know, but it is a little neck heavy. Now, not a whole lot, it's just a little neck heavy. So when you put the strap on there, it's not neck heavy anymore. It levels it out pretty nicely, but just keep that in mind. When you get their cheaper bodies, they're going to be lighter, and the neck might outweigh it a little bit. But once you get the strap on there, you can't even tell, okay? So it's not like you get the strap on there and you're holding the neck up. You get it on, it holds it up for you, and it's no big deal. Tilt back headstock. I'm a big fan of that, and it turned out awesome. And yeah, so let's go over here, plug it in, and let you guys hear it, and you guys can leave your feedback in the comments below. So I think it sounds pretty good. I wanted to go with kind of like a Strat tone, but a little bit hotter, and that's basically what I got. I want it to be like a vintage Strat, but kind of wanted like a modern Strat. So I wanted to do like a little twist to it. And you know, I'm really impressed with this guitar, and I'm really impressed with the quality of Guitar Fetish. I've got some junk from them, but I've got some really nice stuff with them. If you have any problems with the stuff, you can get a hold of them and send it back. It's no problems. Before you start drilling, before you start doing things, dry fit everything, measure everything, and make sure everything's going to go together. Full thickness body. It's not real thin Squire body. It's full thickness, and it's pretty awesome. I've been playing this guitar live for a couple weeks now, and I'm really impressed with it. I've been leaving my American Stratocaster at home. I've been actually playing this, so I'm really impressed with the quality of Guitar Fetish, and I can only imagine how the XGP bodies would be. If you guys want to see another build from them, put it in the comments below what build you want to see from them. They got all kinds of guitar bodies and stuff like that, so leave in the comments below what you guys want to see, and if I get enough comments and enough views, I will go ahead and buy that and build it for you also. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'm Ronald Jr. I'll see you guys next time.